What is going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Today is January 2nd. Excited to go ahead and be here on today's live stream. Starting a little late. I apologize for that. I did sleep in a bit today. These last couple days with all these holidays and all that going on has honestly has really affected my freaking schedule. So hopefully we get back to action. That's going to be the goal moving forward. There's definitely a lot of things I'm not going to be doing. It kind of partied a little too much on from Friday, and I just feel like I don't feel good. So yeah, probably should give out drinking now, man. I keep on saying that, but I think that we're gonna go ahead and do it because I hate the fact that it's good when you're having fun, but the next couple days, and if it takes you 2-3 days, 4 days of recovery, dude, it's pretty hectic, right? Luckily I've still been able to push through all the videos and all that, but yeah, been sleeping in really well though, so that's a benefit of that. But anyways, I hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I did do a quick live stream yesterday. Might be the same day for you, so I'm excited to go ahead and have all of you here today. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. How's it going, Saeed? Hope you're having a good one, bro. He says, I never ever drink in my life. Yeah, you shouldn't, man. There's no positives to it, I tell you that. There's no positives to it. And I've done it before. I've done it several times where 2 years ago I literally just I went from drinking every day to just stopping. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna commit to myself, right? And I focus, getting back in shape, working out, learning more, and all that. And that's how kind of I'm feeling right now. I'm kind of feel like, dude, I think I've had enough of drinking, dude. It's fun. These last couple months have been really freaking fun. I've been partying a lot, but honestly, it's been affecting my trading. It has been affecting the kind of content I'm putting out. I wish I was able to do more, but is the fact that the lack of sleep and then the partying too much is that one night affects one whole week. You know what I mean? So and that's how it kind of is right now. I think I was probably partying since Friday. Then we had New Year's, come back and then partying there a little bit more, and now I'm still recovering till then. You know what I mean? So I'm still recovering from Friday that I didn't recover, and still went ahead and did the same thing for New Year's, and right now I'm just like, dude, I think I'm so done with this. I think I've had enough of drinking, and because it does affect the way you think. I feel super slow right now. I feel sluggish. I don't feel like I have the ability to think fast, right? And I hate feeling like that. I like being active. You know what I mean? For me personally, I like being active. I like doing things. I like getting things done. That's what gets me going. But yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing that I'm going to be working on this year. Now, because I definitely do want to focus more on providing more content to the community. But welcome everybody that's tuning in right now. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Over 4 viewers right now. Let me go ahead and post this on my Twitter and on my Discord. So yeah, the good thing is that I've been sleeping well, right? I haven't slept like that in months, bro. Months that I've actually been able to sleep. Since we were trading Pepe 2 back in November and October, dude, since October I was having sleepless nights, 3-hour sleeps, 2-hour sleeps, because I would wake up in the middle of the night and start trading and all that. It was crazy. It was worth it, but I don't think I would ever put my health in that degree again. And now I feel like I'm almost going back to it again, but now it's not drinking, now it's not trading, now it's drinking. And now I'm just dude, I think I'm kind of done with drinking too now. It's I think I've had enough. I want to start this year productive, right? So yeah, with that being said, take me accountable. I'm gonna go ahead and make it. I'm gonna start off with small goals, right? Because usually people like to do big goals. We're yeah, I'm gonna clean my diet, I'm gonna start working out, and people put these massive goals, and then eventually they just don't follow. So what I'm gonna do, because this is what I've been doing these last couple of weeks. I've probably been almost drinking almost every weekend or every week in between the week, few times a week. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down to once a week. That's gonna be the goal, once a week, and then over time it's gonna be no drinking whatsoever. I'm sure I could do it, but I think the little goals is better. That way you stay a little bit motivated just in case. But let me go ahead and post this on my Discord and my Twitter. We are live. Let me post my link. Awesome possum. I hope all of you are having a good one today. I know the title of the video yesterday was oh, Solana and Bitcoin are pumping. But one thing that I actually found quite interesting right now, which doesn't mean that it's over for Solana or over. But one thing that's quite interesting is that on Solana, we do see this reversal going on. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about today, right? You know how I told you a lot yesterday? I said there's a possibility we could still go ahead and get rejected at these higher highs. You know, it's probably a possibility that they liquidated the shorts. You know, kind of pumped the bulls, thinking that we're going to go ahead and have a full-on extended market, and then they were going to go ahead and short from that initial pump. And that's kind of what I'm seeing right now, because I saw the overall market right now. I'm telling you, I just woke up, just got ready, did a quick little workout, showered, and then I'm like, okay, so it seems like Bitcoin's doing good, but we are seeing the DXY reverse finally, right? And we were talking about how that was not a good thing for us to see the DXY reversing. So there's a lot of critical things we need to go ahead and be aware of. But I just want to post it on my Twitter. Let me go ahead and post it on my Discord real quick. Do you see what I'm telling you? I'm a little slow, man. I apologize. We are live. Join us. And join my Discord, by the way, chat's completely free, doesn't cost you anything at the moment. That's the way you could go ahead and be around like-minded individuals. Yo, Billy, how's it going, my guy? Piff Daddy, what's up, bro? Hope all of you are having a good one. Today's January 2nd. Can you believe that already? We're going on officially into 2024, or we are on 2024. So it's kind of like 2023 was a great year, man. It was a crazy year for me, I'll tell you. Career-wise, mentally, physically. I think in every way, 2023 was freaking insane for me. Then it kind of started picking up after all my work that I've done years ago now, right? So I'm really excited for 2024. I think 2024, I'm gonna have a way better vision in life. I have a way better mentality to what I'm achieving. You know, 2023, dude, I was so freaking lost. Same thing with 2022 and 2021. Like those years, I was so lost, like super lost, man. Like even though I was getting like pretty good offers from companies working in the tech sector, because I'm not sure if a lot of you know, but I used to work in jewelry sales. And then that kind of affected it when I was in a pandemic, when they started closing down a lot of businesses. And then I pivoted into pretty much doing, what is it called? Workers' comp insurance. I did that for a while, for about almost a year. And then I pivoted into doing tech sales. So I was like selling like AI software to banks and institutions. So I worked a few roles: account executive, sales development representative. And dude, at that time in life, dude, like if you were to ask me like, hey John, where do you see yourself now? Like at that time, I would have been like, I'd probably see myself as an account executive running a team of sales. That's how I envisioned myself, right? That's what I pictured myself being. I also worked for Yelp as an account executive. That's the way I envision myself. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be like either an account executive, an enterprise account executive running like a sales team, freaking making like over 100K plus a year on salary plus commissions. And that's how I envisioned myself, right? But little did I know that I was going to dabble back into crypto, and I was going to get back into trading and getting back into YouTube. And I wouldn't be able to do any of this without any of you. So I really do appreciate it. This, I've been doing YouTube for years, man. like literally since, playing, Call of Duty. I had my own YouTube channel. Had a fashion channel back when I was in high school. That channel did really well. And then I started a channel with Billy Blockchain, which you can actually still look up. It's called Lux Fiat. On YouTube, we started talking about cryptos. We got in at the top of the market, so that kind of destroyed the channel at that time. And now I'm back, you know what I mean? And I'm actually doing what I enjoy and love. So if you would have asked me a couple of years ago, did you see yourself doing YouTube? No, I never thought I'd be back in this position, and I'm really blessed, and I appreciate every one of you for making it happen. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you, so smash that like button for me. And if you are brand new, turn on post notifications. But the reason why I kind of said that rant is because sometimes we really don't know where life is going to take us, right? Sometimes we have this vision, this mindset, this goal that we're going after, and we're envisioning our life of how we're going to be in the next couple months, and sometimes things don't go that way, right? Sometimes we go into situations where you might get fired from your job, you might lose that position, you might lose a massive sale, the company closes. You know, there's a lot of those things that you can't control in your favor, right? And that's kind of the reason why I love trading so much and what we talk about, because there's a lot of these things are in our favor, right? And I think one of the biggest things that we could control is and focus on is control the controllables, right? Meaning don't focus on the things you are not capable of controlling. Meaning we can't control inflation. We can't control what the government is going to say or do about cryptocurrencies. We can't do anything whether ETF gets approved or gets denied. We can't do anything if Bitcoin decides to crash right now or pump to 100,000. We don't have control of any of that, right? And most people tend to focus and fear on what they can't control, right? And you're kind of not only wasting time, but you're also wasting energy, right? So put that energy and focus into controlling what you can control, right? For example, I just gave you an example. I'm like, dude, I feel kind of bad because I've been partying a little too much since Friday, and I feel like this. Well, what's the problem? Well, the problem is partying. So how can I control that? Maybe stop doing it. It's that simple. Control the controllables, right? How can I go ahead and get more energy in my life? Be in a diet that's higher protein, you know, because I've noticed that for me when I have high calorie diets that are in the carbs, I get super tired and I don't feel good. So knowing about those little things and controlling those aspects in your life, whether it's, you know, exercising a little bit more, eating better, sleeping better, having better habits, that's what you're able to control in order to maximize your life and your potential, what you could do as a person, right? But if you're in the zone where I'm kind of telling you right now, where I'm like, dude, I feel kind of sluggish, kind of tired, like slow, you know, and now I'm like looking the pros and the cons. I'm like, dude, alcohol brings no pros out of me. If anything, it brings more cons and it gives me more problems than positives, right? And that's the way you kind of have to look at the outlook of life. It's like focus on what you can control, right? We can't control anything else. We can't control where the DXY is going to go. We can't control Bitcoin. We can't control Solana. We can't control anything. The only thing you can control is yourself. And with that being said, enough with my rants. I hope all of you are having an amazing day today. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And smash that like button if you are tuning in. Let's go ahead and read these comments real quick. Billy Blockchain, Glenn, my guy Glenn, Black Ranger. We need to do a collab soon, buddy. Saeed says, ref, me neither. Never liked alcohol. I used to smoke weed, but I don't even like that anymore. Yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna start like cutting all of that off, bro. I want to start off the year with a fresh mentality, bro. I really want to give it my all, 100%. This is the reason why I'm sharing these details with you live, right? Because I feel like that's going to be more accountable. That's going to be more accountability for myself now too, because I'm telling you, right? And if I fail that's not only disrespecting myself, but that's also disrespecting you guys, right? So I think accountability is one of the biggest things when you have a circle of friends, right? Having the right influence around you, having the right group that's there to support you. And this is the reason why I encourage everybody, try to join our Discord down below. I'm not sure if anybody can share the Discord. Actually, I think I can. Let me see. Oh no, that's my link. I'll share the Discord link right there. But this is the way you could go ahead and help each other out, right? Let's go ahead and read some comments. Billy says Solana flips Ethereum in 7 days. Billy says it's going to double top. So Solana flips Ethereum in 7 days. Stablecoins transfer volume for the first time in history breaks 100 billion. So Solana flipping ETH volume is huge. Piff Daddy says ETH screw themselves with their gas fees. I agree with you, man. Oh no, Piff Daddy says, oh no, I own a business. Business Yelp is annoying AF. Yeah, man. Hey, Piff Daddy, maybe I was the one cold calling you like every day, freaking like bothering you. Like, hey, man, hey, Piff Daddy, are you trying to go ahead and buy some freaking ads? It was probably me cold calling you all the time, bro. If you owned a freaking business on Yelp, you probably had me freaking call you freaking like 10 times a day until you picked up. Billy says Orbit Matter. Yeah, that used to be my freaking my gamer tag. Billy says we looked at Lux this morning on my channel. That's crazy, man. Orbit Clan making a comeback, dude. If Call of Duty was fun, I'd be so down to do gaming. I also do want to mention, chat. I do want to mention I am officially going to be going on Kick. I'm going to be creating a Kick live stream account. I'm not sure if any of you are aware of Kick. I'm sure a lot of you do. A lot of the big, you know, in real live streamers actually stream on there. They switched over from Twitch to Kick, and I'm actually going to be streaming on Kick moving forward as well, and on Twitter. So I will be connecting a lot of these live streams. They're going to be the same live stream, but through different channels, right? Because I told you all that I'm here to freaking dominate the year of 2024. I want to become one of the top influencers and definitely make a change in what has to be needed in this space, right? I don't feel like there's any true leaders in this space. Not to offend anybody, but I don't think anybody has really done that. And that's what I like about the fact that we're doing this in crypto, that there's a lot of opportunity. And if you've always wanted to do this in crypto, dude, freaking do it. I know a few of you here have your own channels, do YouTube as well. Like, let's collaborate, bro. That's the only way you win. The only way you win is when you help support each other, bro. You know what I mean? That should be the main focus. That's why I love collaborating with every one of you, connecting, because I know a lot of you know more than me. But with that being said, I will be streaming on Kick. And my goal is hopefully we could get a casino deal, bro. We could get like a stake deal or like freaking one of these gambling website deals. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think it'd be good, but I think it'd be pretty good. It'd be pretty cool if we could do that. And with that being said, that's why I mentioned Kick, was because if we are doing Kick, I will be having a little bit more diversified content there. Maybe do some in real live streams once in a while. Maybe do some gaming channels. I don't know. We'll switch it up. But I am going to be streaming now on Kick and Twitter. So I will be live streaming 3 platforms: YouTube, Kick, and Twitter. I will be getting all of that set up this week. And I'm definitely excited to go ahead and see that. I think there's going to be a lot of growth doing that. So we're going to go get that up and running. Ryan, how's it going, my guy? Hope you're having a good one today, bro. Thank you. Good afternoon. Mohammed, meme coins died down. 100%, bro. That's kind of the reason why I put like memes on the title, was due to the fact that I kind of figured a lot of these memes were probably going to take a hit, and we are actually seeing that right now. Yeah, no surprise. Alcohol is a depressant, bro. Same with weed, which is my problem. Glenn says 100% stop drinking beer. Next day always felt so much worse than the good night before. I agree with you, bro. That's why, like, right now, and see, the thing is, I don't really drink freaking beer, bro. I drink like hard alcohol, I guess, if you want to call it, like whiskey. I like drinking whiskey. The twisted teas are really good. That's not hard alcohol, but those are like, I like the seltzers too, champagne. But dude, as I'm telling you, like, I was like thinking back this morning when I was getting ready to shower, and I was like, dude, what the heck are the benefits of alcohol for me? I'm like, I have a good time temporary, but I could have a good time with anything, bro. Like literally, like if we were to all hang out together, like, we'll have a freaking blast sober. Trust me. Trust me. Like I stopped smoking the weed, years ago. I don't do that too often. And then the alcohol was just something that was always around, because I was always like the youngest friend in my group, right? I was always the youngest one. I was like 21 a few years ago. I'm 25 now, but when I was 21, all my buddies were like 20, 25, 28, 30, 35, 40. So like most of them didn't smoke weed, bro. So like everybody that I was hanging out with back when I was 21 were like 3 to 4 times my age. So nobody was like, when we had our meetings with clients, like, we weren't freaking rolling up freaking blunts in the freaking restaurant and smoking. You know what I mean? We were drinking. We were drinking with the clients, you know what I mean? So like that's why I got really heavily into drinking, was because of that, because at the time I had older friends, and when we went and took out our clients places, we were taking them out to restaurants and stuff like that, and they weren't serving weed to smoke. And I don't know why, dude. I don't know why alcohol seemed like such a good thing, but it's really not. Like, it should be looked down upon, and then it's the opposite with weed too, right? But I don't know. For me, I have my own benefit, my own thing with weed too. Like, for me, like, I just can't do I just can't do downers. I just feel like it's really unproductive for me. So like, for me, like, some people work really well with that, but for me personally, it's like I just can't. At this age that I'm at now, it's like I just feel like I really have to be more alert of what I put into my body and how I take care of it, because I have noticed it's not the same as when you're younger. You can pretty much do whatever you want and you're okay, but as you get older, I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of things that really do affect you, as opposed to when you were younger, right? Billy says cutting back on weed this year. Nice, bro. Congrats. Caught his poo-poo. No YouTube. I will do YouTube, but I'll be setting everything up. Can I help you set that up today, bro? Yeah, 100%, bro. Piff Daddy says, look at my name. I'm the OG weed smoker, lol. But no, out of nowhere, started making me paranoid and anxious, so I give it out now. I'm more focused on stuff. Dude, I'm the same, dude. I used to smoke a lot too when I was younger, and and now I just can't, dude. I get anxious, I get paranoid. Like that's actually the reason why I was probably so lit on freaking Sunday, dude. Like someone came up to me, I was drinking, and I already took a few drinks. I was already pretty lit, and I was smoking a cigar, and smoking the cigar got me so lightheaded. But then I came across somebody that gave me a freaking edible. They're like, "Here, bro, here's a chocolate," and I'm like, "What does this chocolate have?" They're like, "Oh, it has weed," and I'm like, I didn't really think about it too much, and I just ended up drinking it or eating it. I ended up eating the edible, dude, and I was like, dude, I'm so freaking blasted, like so freaking blasted. And yeah, dude, I was like, now I remember why I don't do this, and I don't like doing that stuff anymore, right? But I think it's like a thing as you get older too, bro, because I'm telling you, when I was younger, I used to smoke a lot and do all this, and now it's like I can't even smoke weed at all either, because I get paranoid and anxious, and then I start tripping out, and I get major anxiety, and I just can't concentrate. Billy says, yeah, bro, same. I get mad anxiety now. I don't even really get high anymore. Can down a whole 1G and feel nothing. Yeah, cut it down, dude. You feel better. Give it a month or so. The anxiety should start to subside on it leaves in your system. Yeah, down one G card, bro. You can only smoke so much with the cards. I have a dry herb vaporizer. Glenn says, I would still drink a little rum or liquor every once in a while, but that's a bit for holidays or get-togethers. I was smoking weed since 13 years old. That was a hard stop for me. Dude, I was doing the same. I was smoking since 13 as well, and I agree with you. Now that's what I'm telling you. Like I'm gonna stop drinking, but what I'm gonna do it the way that I'm gonna do it is because I still have a lot of alcohol in my house, which is not a good thing, dude. This is the reason why like you don't want to have that around. But what I'm gonna do is I know I'm capable of not touching it, bro. Once I commit to something, bro, trust me. Like once I tell myself like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and kill it on YouTube, or I'm gonna go ahead and commit to my health, or you know what, I actually do it, right? So with that being said, what I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna just tell myself this week, this is a simple very goal, because sometimes I use really crazy goals and I go all out. Like I remember last time when I went sober, because I had a pretty bad drinking problem a few years ago, bro. I was like literally drinking every day, like for a whole year straight, 7 days a week. And it became like a normal habit to me, right? And I didn't feel anything. I actually felt better when I didn't drink. I felt like poop, and then when I drank, I felt better. But that was like over 2 years ago, right? And when I decided to go cold turkey, bro, like, dude, my life I went cold turkey, literally. Imagine drinking every freaking day, 7 days a week, and then just one day decide, you know what, I had enough, and I just went cold turkey, no weed, no weed, no alcohol, no nothing, bro. Just freaking dedicated into learning more about crypto, and then learned into working out. And that's actually when we started the Billy Blockchain channel, bro. Or not Billy Blockchain, the Lux Fiat channel. That's when Billy and I started the Lux Fiat channel. That during the time that I started the channel was me sobering up at the time. That's when I went cold turkey and just went all in, dude. And yeah, dude, that was freaking insane. So that's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm just gonna tell myself I'm not gonna drink this week, because I've been drinking every week these last couple of weeks. And you know, back in November I was drinking every freaking day when I was out in Arizona. And I was drinking again a few weeks ago when I was in Arizona. So what I'm going to tell myself is this week, I'm just not going to drink at all. Or let's just cut it down to one drink. Let's just say that, one drink. I'm going to try to not do anything, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to give my goal every week. I know after the first week, dude, it's going to be so much easy. Like right now, as soon as I recover off of this, I'm not even going to want to touch it. Pip Daddy says, you might get super ripped, or you can take bong ribs using the cards. You're limited. We all getting better together. Yeah, man. 2024 has to be the year of self-development, bro, and improvement. I'm still in SIG, entered at 0.027. Let's see ZIG. I'm sorry we're all having these conversations about our personal lives. No, but I think it's great, right? Because we get to share like that. We're all going through it, man. We're all going through our own struggles, right? Sometimes we might see people and we're like, oh man, that person's doing really great in life. Like I wish, you know, I was able to, you know, do that, or like live that lifestyle, or, you know, be able to have that much fun. And little do we know that there's actually people out there, you know, going through their own personal problems, right? Whether it's battling, you know, drug addictions, or it's, you know, mental problems that they're battling with. There's a lot, man. And I think it's good that we all get to go ahead and share and say, you know what, dude, like I feel you, like I've been there, done that. And it's definitely one of the best ways to know that you're not the only one doing it, right? It's like, dude, I'm gonna freaking stop doing that. But Zig's looking pretty good, man. Zig's looking pretty good. It looks like it's about to get ready to break out to the upside on this. Volume is at 660,000, so it's actually looking pretty good. It's not too bad. Billy says, I took 100 milligrams of edibles on New Year's and was zooted. Billy, you take a tea break and you'll get zoink off. Unless you get the shakes, just dump the alcohol. No, dude, I don't have the shakes. Like, the only thing I feel like right now is that, like, I feel like poop, and I know that if I was to drink some right now, I'd probably feel better. But I really doubt I'm going through alcohol withdrawals this quick, dude. I really freaking doubt it, because I haven't really drank. I have been drinking these last couple of days, but it has been nothing compared to how I did like 2 years ago when I got off. You know, the alcohol withdrawals were pretty intense, but I got over them pretty quickly. Hey, wait, hold up. We are looking at Autistic Dragon right now. Let's look at Autistic Dragon, man. What is Autistic Dragon doing? Autistic Dragon down 96%, my guy. I thought this one was gonna do pretty good too, but it looks like these memes are just dumping freaking hard, bro. We might be soon to being over when it comes to Solana, as Billy says. We might have reached some sort of double topped. Teddy bear on Pulse chain, high risk, meme coin pumping. Do your own research. Can you post a smart contract down below, Shirley, please? Welcome, by the way, and smash that like button if you're tuning into the channel, and subscribe if you are brand new. Go Plus has free Pulse faucet. Billy says, we talking personal stuff and people be here for crypto. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. We're like having a psychology intervention, a virtual psychology intervention with one another, while everybody's like, bro, I just want to hear crypto. I don't care about your personal life. Pip Daddy says, I'm setting up my new trading desk now, so I'm going to listen to this from my phone. I'll like and subscribe for that matter too. I appreciate that, man. Nice. And show us a picture when you get your setup ready, dude. Pip Daddy, show us a picture on Discord when you get your setup up and ready. RK says, do you use TP1 and TP2? I've actually been learning TP1 and TP2. I don't know so much on how to use it, but we could go ahead and try to learn that together right now. TP1. What is it under? Is it under indices? No, it's not. It's under, let's just say what's a ticker symbol for TP1? I was learning how to use that. Where's it at? Let's see if we can find it here. No, that's not it. Where's it under, man? Oh, take profit 1, take profit 2. I thought you were talking about what's this thing called? There's this one indicator where it shows all the whole entire coin, the whole entire market cap of Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then the US dollar. I forgot what it's called. It's called like TP something, I believe. Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's the alcohol, bro. Take profit 1, take I don't do exactly like take 1, take 2, take 3 levels when it comes to trading. For me, it just that I don't really have an actual system, so that's what I was actually going to tell you. I don't have an actual system, so I only take profits whenever I see that a project is no longer going to pump. So let's say if I was to take profits right now, let's say if I jumped into right here at the 99, I would have taken profits probably at the 10% level, or I would have just put in a take profits down right here at the 105. So just in case if it was to go ahead and dump back down, I don't want to actually go ahead and lose my whole entire position, because right here you really don't know if it's going to go ahead and pump back up and break through that area of resistance. So for me personally, it just really depends. I don't actually go with a strategy when it comes to take profit 1, take profit 2, or take profit 3. Oh, you know what I was thinking of? I think it's called total liquidity. So it's TL1, I think. TL, is it TL1? Hey, Billy, what is it called, bro? Remember we were watching that where they tell you where you could go ahead and compare like Ethereum and Bitcoin's market cap on the charts. I forgot what it was called, dude. I thought it was T-Pale 1 or some shit like that, but I guess it's not. It's a total market cap. Dude, I can't remember. I have to remember. But no, I don't use specific strategies when it comes to taking profits, bro. That's actually something I'm going to be focusing on this year more. Right now, this year, what I'm going to be focusing on, I'm going to mostly be dollar cost averaging into a lot of these projects. I will be coming across some money this next month. So right now, this whole entire month, I'm just going to dedicate myself into becoming better at reading charts and looking for projects. So as soon as I come across some money, I'll just go ahead and start dollar cost averaging. But I'm thinking of being more cash ready and dollar cost averaging on a lot of projects. Like let's say, for example, I'm looking to be putting in about a little bit over $1,200 a month plus. That's going to be my strategy moving forward, throwing in $1,200 a month on crypto. And I'm thinking about doing, 30% of that or 50% of that dollar cost averaging, and the other 50% on hand cash ready, bro. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And the only reason why is because I want to go ahead and take a break from trading. I think that break that I had back in November was I did really, really well. I think there was a lot of good learning experiences that I had, but the thing that I really did tend to notice is that when I'm trading, bro, I'm in major anxiety and stress levels all the time. So I want to go ahead and develop a trading strategy that works for me, right? Whether it's only trading 15 minutes a day or whether it's holding on to a trade for over a day. Holding on to a trade for over a day, bro, it's low-key pretty stressful, and I don't like the feeling. And starting this year, I don't want to be feeling that for a couple months. Like I just want to focus on other things in life. Like I want to learn on becoming a better trader, learning a better strategies. And then I'll consider, jumping into the market again and start trading. But right now I'm going to just focus on dollar cost averaging. I'm going to be having most of my money USDT ready, learning different blockchains, whether it's Matis, learning about, a little bit more about DeFi. And then start dabbling into that space, because right now I'm just not willing to go ahead and put myself in that stress levels. I'd rather focus on other things like optimizing my health, optimizing my sleep, because when I was trading I was getting no sleep because I was just looking at the charts literally all day all night. So I'm going to be not trading as much moving forward, but my focus will be dollar cost averaging into a lot of projects. So that's why I can't give you a defined answer like, do you use take profit 1, 2, or 3? No, because I haven't defined my strategy yet. The strategy that I was using prior was a pretty good strategy, but is also a strategy that got me wrecked. So I wouldn't recommend it. TMC, there you go. TMC, there you go. Oh hey, Key, how's it going, Key? I thought you got mad at me last time and you unsubscribed. I was like, yep, she gone. TM3, is it TM3? Total market cap? Why isn't it showing up though? I don't know why none of this is showing up. I told you, my friend, total 1, total 2, total 3. I always look at altcoins market cap, exclusive BTC and ETH. I think we're in altcoin season right now from looking at all the alts and market cap, total 3. Teddy Bear at Pulse Chain, look into it, do your own research, high risk meme. Go ahead and post a smart contract down below, Shirley, please. I'd really appreciate it, my guy. Inspiration, Key says, they said once the BTC ETF gets approved, this would be the biggest parabolic in crypto or last chance to be financially free. Some man on YouTube was showing when I guess the government did an ETF or. Nice. What do you guys think, Chad? Do you think that once the ETF gets approved, we're going to have the biggest parabolic bull run in history? Ken, hey John, Piff Daddy here. Got a quick question. What's your TA strategy? Just curious on how you do your TA. So I kind of answer that question a little bit right now. So I'm going to keep it very, very simple with what I do when it comes to my TA strategies, when it comes to trading. It also depends on what you're looking at. For me personally, I like to trade the higher cap altcoins. I think that's going to be the best play. I personally used to trade a lot of the meme tokens. That's where the money's at, but they're highly manipulated, man. And the stress levels that I've received from trading meme tokens, it's just for my mental health that I went through these last couple months. I don't want to go through it again, right? And I feel like that's kind of the reason why I switched into alcohol again, because it was driving me literally crazy looking at the charts all the time. So with that being said, I would recommend staying away from the meme tokens, leverage trading those, and focus more on the higher cap altcoins. And what I focus on when it comes to trading, my strategies, I keep it very simple. All I do is support and resistance. I go ahead and use the Fibonacci retracement, and then most importantly, what I would say I pay a little bit more close attention to most people is I take a look at the DXY every day. This is what helps me understand where the market's going, right? I told a lot of you these last couple of days that if the DXY was to go ahead and get rejected down at these levels right here, we were going to be seeing a massive parabolic run on the crypto market, and we actually saw the DXY reverse from here, right? So it looks like the DXY is now finally reversing, and I think one of the biggest red flags I would say for the crypto market is if the DXY approaches and reaches the 104 levels. Looking at the strength of how the dollar is doing right now, it looks like we will be approaching those levels very soon. So for me personally, what I like to look at is I like to look at the DXY to understand the correlation of the market. It's not always 101, but for the most part, it works pretty well. I look at Bitcoin very closely as well. Bitcoin, even though I don't trade Bitcoin, but it does help me analyze where the sentiment of the market's going or how people could be feeling. So whether I want to be trading altcoins or whether do I want to go ahead and start trading, you know, meme coins or Bitcoin, right? As I mentioned, I would suggest staying away from leverage meme tokens. That is one of the best ways to get wrecked. But if you enter a trade in and out, you shouldn't have a problem, right? If you understand what we're looking at. And then the other thing that I look at is a Dow Jones and a NASDAQ. So that's really what my strategy is. I have a very basic strategy. I use the RSI on TradingView, and I just use a smart money concept by Lux Algo, which is also completely free on TradingView. And this mostly gives you where like the major supply and demand zones are. That people are buying or wells, and it also usually tunes in with the Fibonacci retracement. So for me personally, I keep it very simple. I don't like to go ahead and like you know, analyze the freaking moon with the stars and see if Jupiter came closer today to predict that Bitcoin's going to hit $100,000. My strategy is that I focus more on the traditional financial markets. I don't focus on the Bitcoin market. Like, I don't care what goes on in Bitcoin. What I care about is what's going on with the US markets. How is the US reacting? Is there any wars going? How is the Fed doing? Is the Fed, you know, cutting down on interest rates? How does the Fed's balance sheet look like? How does a debt bubble look like? Those are the things that I focus on. So I put most of my energy and focus on the traditional finance that's tied to the stock market. And the reason why is because that actually moves the crypto market a lot, right? And that's why I've been telling a lot of you these last couple of days with the traditional stock market that I mentioned. You know, we are approaching some high levels of resistance, right? Especially looking at the monthly. And I've been saying that right here since these last couple of days. And I said, you know, chat, don't be surprised if we do have, you know, some sort of correction into the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones. Can we still continue to push to the upside? Yeah, 100%. We still could pump another additional 17% before having a major pullback into the stock market. And you're like, John, why are you telling me about the stock market? Well, the stock market has a lot of influence in crypto, unfortunately. For whatever reason, it's tied to the crypto, and it usually moves very, very close together. Right now, Bitcoin's doing its own thing. Bitcoin's pumping. Sometimes there's a correlation where, you know, it slightly, there's a delay behind it. The DXY was dumping these last couple of days ago. And I feel like that's kind of the reason why Bitcoin's pumping right now, because while the DXY was dumping, Bitcoin was dumping as well, right? So I don't be surprised if Bitcoin does reach new all-time highs, but then we get close to that top that everybody has been waiting for, because the DXY is reaching back to these levels. And once we reach the 104, it's going to be getting quite bearish for Bitcoin. But I do believe that that's where a lot of the money will be going into altcoins, as Billy says. So I would say my main focus would be the traditional finance market, you know, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, the DXY. I will look at Bitcoin dominance. That's usually what I like to go ahead and look for. So I type in on TradingView, I type in BTC, and then I type in dominance, which is the market cap dominance. And this is what I like to go ahead and look at, what it's usually going. This is one of the things that I enjoy looking at. I like taking a look at it by the monthly. So my strategy is very, very simple, man. Very, very simple. I guess you could say that I'm more of a fundamentals trader, long-term, fundamentals, because I actually listen to like what's going on with the Federal Reserve, and I pay attention to all that boring stuff that people don't like and that I find interesting, right? Yeah, so I keep it very simple, just support and resistance. I would say one thing that I've noticed, a mistake that I was doing early on, was calling out for breakout patterns. Like for example, right here, this is a W pattern. Most people are probably entering a trade right here thinking that's going to be a confirmed W pattern, and then gets rejected and then dumps, which with a fake out. So what I've been working on now, has been waiting for a confirmation. So if you do see or believe you're going to see some sort of cup and handle pattern, head and shoulders pattern, whether you want to go long or short, I would always recommend waiting for it to be retested, actually breaking past the area of resistance and then retesting back the area of support, right? And that's the way I would suggest a lot of you to trade breakouts, right? That's probably one of the best ways to go ahead and do that. That I would notice that I was making a huge mistake. So there's a few strategies. It just really depends on what you're talking about specifically, right? When it comes to leverage trading, I've noticed that meme tokens, leverage trading, it's super, super volatile, a lot more volatile than it should be. More manipulation than there should be. And I've noticed that when you're leverage trading meme tokens with more than 10x, it's a recipe for disaster. So you're better off trading, that 10x with the higher cap altcoins, and the manipulation is not going to be as crazy, right? So that would be one of the strategies, is kind of stay away from meme coin trading. I would suggest with leverage. It's way, way, way too freaking risky, bro. And if you do decide to do it, I wouldn't put no more than like $8,000 or $4,000 per trade. Because anything over 4,000 to 8,000, I've noticed that the markets just wreck you, bro. And I learned that the hard way when I got wrecked by Grok with $20,000. So a lot of lessons learned. But yeah, I keep it very simple. Bitcoin dominance, DXY, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones is what I focus on, and then just focus on the traditional U.S. markets. And then knowing how the U.S. is going to move, I get a better prediction of how the overall stock market and crypto market are going to move. I don't trade stocks anymore. But so far, because I pay attention to the stock market and the financial market in the US, I usually, I don't want to say like I've been on point with a lot of my tops or bottoms, because I don't call tops or bottoms, but I got early on during October. I told everybody that I was going to go all in crypto, because we were going to be seeing the dollar crash, and I actually got all in on crypto around this time right here. Around this time right here, I was fully invested in crypto right here, and that's where I made a lot of money when the DXY started to dump. And I was able to call that because I understood what was going on. So I would just say keep it simple, bro. Bitcoin, DXY, Bitcoin dominance, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones is all you need. RSI for the trading, for RSI for indicator, smart money concept, Belux algo for the other indicator, and that's it. I keep it very simple: support and resistance, Fibonacci, and that's it. Nothing too crazy out the norm. Key says, I'm going to make sure I'm financial free this year and next year, but I mean, we will still have the halving though. I did get mad at you. Yeah, see, I thought Key was mad at me. I was like, why did she get mad at me? Like, what did I say to offend her? Were you really mad at me, Key? What did I let me ask you a question. What did I tell you that got you mad? Or what did I say? Could be a total 3. I'm back though. Better days. Nice. Key said, hey, by the way, Key, you've been doing really good with Solana Shiba, so I hope you've been taking profits. I don't know how it's doing today, but congratulations on that play. I know it's been pumping like a lot. 6 million market cap. Where's it at right now? Oh snap! Is it down 23? Okay, no, it's not. But it's been pumping. It looks like it's about to probably do some sort of cup and handle pattern. Key says, we almost into altcoin market. We almost there, but we kind of there. ETF will result in a quick pump and then dump, followed by a huge parabolic move. That's what I think. I agree with you too, Glenn. I do think that's going to happen. We're going to follow with a massive pump, then a massive dump correction, 30% correction, then we're going to follow by a parabolic bull run. Generational wealth, I'm all in, and why S-SHIB is getting big buys. We got 10K buys, then 5, then 3K, then back to back. CRO is going to be the play, chat. I would recommend all of you to have some of that in your freaking back. CRO, we are now at 8,000 holders. Ken, Thanks, John. Appreciate the answer. I appreciate you, man. And like as I mentioned, I'm learning from different traders. Like I have one course right now from John from Andy from Bitcoin Senses, and then I'm looking at these other YouTubers. So I'm always looking at like technical analysis YouTubers, and I've learned a lot these last couple months on upping my strategy. So until I come up with an actual strategy that I tell you like, hey, you know what, this has work, then I'll be able to go ahead and share that. But you know, when it comes to trading, it's really all personalized, right? Like what my trading style might not work for you and vice versa. You know, some people really do really well trading meme tokens like I did at one point, and then other people do terrible trading meme tokens, because with meme tokens, you don't use stop losses, bro. You just keep it writing. And so it's very difficult to tell you exactly, you know, what works for me, what might not work for you. But right now I am working on that strategy, and I'm going to be working on that strategy moving forward. So until I go ahead and like start back testing the strategy a little bit more, the good thing is that I've been back testing a lot of this information, right? Like I've been back testing the Bitcoin dominance falling below 47%. For a few years. It's been 3 years of being back tested. So that's information that I can now go ahead and provide to you if it continues to happen. Like if this year happens again where Bitcoin dominance falls below 47 point something percent, and usually indicates a meme coin season, and if that happens again this year, we're going to go ahead and say that strategy works, right? And now I'm going to be able to tell you, hey chat, you know what, this strategy has been getting back tested for over 3 years. This is what I found out, right? So there is things that you have to go ahead and kind of back test yourself in order to realize how it moves. And that's kind of the same thing that I've been doing with Bitcoin, the DXY. I've been back testing Bitcoin and DXY for the last a little bit over 3 years as well too. So I could tell you for sure that a lot of these strategies do work, and they kind of work back to back, but it's not always a one-on-one. And the one that I just added recently to my list of learning how to use has been the Fibonacci retracement. I use that slightly sometimes. And then I've added as well, looking at the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones is what I've added recently these last couple months to analyze better the market on Bitcoin and how it's moving. So there's just strategies you have to back test and then be able to see if they actually work or not. So most of these strategies that I'm telling you have been back tested, and they've been back tested, you know, by me for a few years, and I've been analyzing them. And as I've mentioned, it's not a guaranteed, it's not a for sure, but I have been eyeing these markets for a few years. So I feel pretty confident with what I say. I'm pretty confident with what I say. So yeah, I don't know what else to say to that. I appreciate you, Ken. And as I always mention, bro, you could share any questions or concerns on Discord as well. Key says, wait, why my Phantom wallet not updating? What happened to your Phantom wallet? Let's go ahead and look at MyCAC. That's a weird name. What's up with these weird tokens and weird names, man? Can't make any of this up. Key just gets mad because she loves getting mad at me, I guess. Apparently that's what she loves to do. It almost sounds like a crazy girlfriend. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this address right here. Cactus, 357,000 market cap. Look at this thing pumping, bro. Over 200% right now. Is this on Solana? Of course it's on Solana. It's insane, bro. RK says, now I want to know total 3 indicator is. Dude, let's see, is it this one? If I could find it, dude, I'm gonna look for it. Trust me, like I'll find it. I think it is total 3, right? All right, there you go. So freaking Glenn was telling me this whole entire time, but I think it was or somebody was telling me. Yeah, so it's total 3, total 2, and total 1. Okay, so total DeFi is crypto total DeFi market, I guess. So crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So that would be all of them excluding Bitcoin. And then total 3 would be total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. So this is mostly like for alts to go ahead and know how the altcoins are doing. And then this is how everything's doing compared to the dollar or something like that. Let's look at total 3. So what is it that we're looking at total 3? Total 3 is crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. So this is just the whole entire crypto market cap, not including Ethereum, not including ETH. And this is kind of the same breakout that we're seeing with the total Bitcoin dominance, right? So I don't know if this is, I don't know how to use this one, bro, to be honest. Let's use total, I think it's total 2. Total 2, let's look at total 2. Total 2 is total market cap excluding Bitcoin and the dollar. So this is like pretty much everything but Bitcoin, which would be ETH, all your altcoins and everything. So this is what we're seeing right now with the altcoins, if I'm not mistaken. I have to learn how to use this, all right? So I'm not going to speak too much on this because I don't know how to use total 2, but I've been learning this with Billy. So once I learn how to use this, like, I'll be able to tell you guys a little bit more. But this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and the dollar, I guess. I don't know how this works, dude. I kind of want to speak on it, but I don't know. So yeah, I'll learn how to use that soon. What is this one? Total market cap. This is a whole entire total crypto market cap. So this is everything including Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the tokens. It's currently at 1.679 trillion. And I guess one of the best way we could use these indicators is that we could just see where the top of the market was, right? The top of the market was at $3 trillion. So we're about halfway there. So we're about halfway there from reaching our top that we were back in December of 2021. So we're getting close to some sort of top. We're getting close to some sort of top. So just be prepared for that. It's not going to be a long correction, but it is going to be a temporary correction. Kind of like what we're seeing right here, where Bitcoin ended up hitting, 2.577 trillion total right here. And then the whole entire total crypto market cap, my bad, and then we saw a decrease as low as 1.112. So I do expect something very similar to happen. I don't know where the top is going to be. Maybe it's right here, maybe it's slightly at 2 trillion, and then we dump 50% of the market cap. I think that's needed. I've been hearing way too many people talking about, like, I'm like scrolling on YouTube, bro, and I just hear like these random like influencers like talk about it that are not even in crypto, talking about, oh, my crypto portfolio's up. And it kind of tells you, like, yeah, I think we're reaching some sort of top now, where we're getting close to where we need a correction, right? And that's only based on what we're seeing from past data. I mean, when Bitcoin pumped from over here from the whole entire space was at 271 billion, and then it pumped all the way up to 2.55 trillion, and then corrected from 2.55 trillion all the way down to 1.195. So it corrected about half. So that's about let's just say a 40 to 50% correction. I think that's what's going to happen as well. We're probably going to get a 30 to 40% correction on Bitcoin, and that would take us back up down to 1.247 trillion. But I really do believe Bitcoin's probably going to continue to pump in these next couple of days. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be freaking surprised. This is a total market cap excluding Bitcoin. All right, so this is a total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Same thing right here too. We saw it go from, what is this, 1.49 trillion. So this is excluding Bitcoin. So this is all the altcoins pretty much. And it does look like we're almost reaching some sort of top. We barely broke that area of resistance too. I wouldn't say barely. We did break it pretty nicely. But overall, as I mentioned, chat, like just think about the mindset that whether it's an ETF today or not, just know that whether we have a 40% correction or 50% correction or not, just know that 2024 and 2025, my bad, it's going to be a massive year. A lot of money to be made, bro. A lot of freaking money. Did you see GM fam today? Hey, what's up, Dad Master? Long time no see, buddy. How you been? No, I have not. I cleaned up my computer last time, so all my stuff deleted. GM fam. Where's it at? Nice. GM fam's up 26%. I think GM fam's definitely one of those places everybody should be exposed, not financial advice. Looks like it's printing a cup and handle pattern is getting ready for the next breakout. What is up, my guy? Key says, LOL, you tell me to show you something and you don't look it up. That's why you be PMO. What does PMO mean? Key, just I told you share the freaking smart contract. I mean, it doesn't take that long to just share the smart contract, right? Let's see. So Glenn says total 3 is a market cap of crypto except for Bitcoin and ETH. RK Wei Yun Eshib. Dab Master, well, how's it going? Welcome everybody. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications. MMF, what is MMF? Let's see what Key is sharing with us, because she's gonna get mad and she's gonna be like, I'm not gonna go ahead and watch John for 2 days. You can't make this thing up, dude. All right, let me go ahead and refresh it, bro. Key's like that crazy virtual girlfriend that if you don't say good morning to her, she gets mad and doesn't talk to you for freaking days. So let's go ahead and see what she has. I think we were just talking about this. My cock, right? Yeah, 226%. Look at that. I put $6 in and LOL, I'm up a few dollars. How much are you up, Key? I only trust S-Shib, but why every meme coin pumps and then drops straight to 1 million or 100k market cap? Are you putting your whole entire life money into S-Shib? You probably have to update it. Is it on your app? LOL, you swear I'd be wanting to be mad, please. You might be into that. Glenn says we're gonna have to make that top look like a bump in the road. Yeah, 100%. Key says some them don't be having wallets, they be delusional. LOL. Just booked my hotel. Nice, Billy. See you soon, buddy. Glenn, y'all, some people trust the exchanges too much. Hey, Dab Master has been doing freaking good, bro. Congrats on him, man. Billy says, oh, pissing me off, dude. I don't know this freaking this lingo, this freaking abbreviation. I feel old, man. Shirley, Google Pulse Chain airdrop. Do your own research. Shirley, are you real or are you a bot? No, that's the wrong address. Well, that's the one you freaking sent. You sent the My Cactus address, dude. Hey, Happy, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for being here. Smash that like button for me. BitMEXC altcoin buy and sell indicator. What is this? BitMEXC. Oh yeah, I forgot to also mention PIF. I also use the fear and greed. I think this is a very helpful chart as well. It tells you how the market's doing. Hey, now that Glenn mentioned about putting too much trust into exchanges, why don't you guys go ahead and support the channel by using my BingX link down below. No KYC. Same thing with MEXC, and then Bybit is a $30,000 bonus, but that does require KYC. A lot of you always ask me what's the best VPN. Well, we partner up with NordVPN, so 69% off for 3 months. Definitely go ahead and use the links down below, and yeah, definitely support the channel. since Glenn's over here pooping on all the exchanges. I'll be honest though, like MEXC has been kind of poopy lately. That's kind of the reason why I've been like partnering with other exchanges, and I'm in contacts with like 3 other exchanges right now. So definitely more exchanges to be coming when it comes to partnerships. But yeah, don't freaking trust freaking exchanges, man. Don't trust them. I think you should be well diversified when it comes to exchanges. I copied the wrong address, Glenn. It's called, you did it wrong, John. I see. You didn't copy what I sent you. This is Hey, now I know why I've been getting so many freaking dislikes for my videos lately. It's been Key. I knew it. All right, let's see. Did I post it now? Okay, there you go. My bad. Dog without a hat. Hey Key, weren't you just talking crap like a few days ago about why people are so dumb about buying a token called dog with a hat, and now you're the one buying a token called a dog without a hat? You can't make this thing up, bro. Yeah, you have to do cold wallet for sure, but yeah, dude, it's so funny because Key was like talking crap a few days ago, and she was talking about like, oh, who's so dumb to buy a freaking token called a dog with a hat? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it makes money. Why does it matter, right? And now she's buying a token, a dog without a hat. Wow. I need to use my ledger more. Yeah, dude. I use SafePal because it's actually open. It's actually an open source. See, Ledger is not open source, so most people don't even freaking know what that means. But let me tell you is that you don't freaking what that pretty much means if it's not open source. It just means you don't know what the heck is going on in the back end of Ledger. So to anybody that has a Ledger wallet, you can't tell me what your Ledger wallet has because it's not open source, bro. Yeah, dude. I've been seeing some of my videos having dislikes, and I'm like, damn, dude, are people really disliking my content like that as of lately? Now I know is key because she's been mad these last couple days. I haven't seen her literally for the past, like, haven't seen you in how many days, Key? 3 days? 3 days, a lot of dislikes on my videos. Definitely her. She's like that crazy girl, man. She's like crazy girlfriend that would probably like go pop your tires if you don't like if you don't call her back, you know? She says, John, this is a new coin, big head. Well, you're the one who was making fun of people buying tokens called a dog with a hat. But dude, you can't make this thing up. Like now people are buying a coin called a dog with a hat. Let's see if we could go ahead and buy some. Yeah, I do have a lot of bearish outlooks, man. But you know what's a wonderful thing about this chat is that dislikes or likes, they really help the channel. Like if I have one of my top dislike videos is my top videos. If that makes any sense. Like my video that has the most dislikes is actually one of my top videos, and it's me exposing freaking LimeWire token, and that's like the most disliked video I have. Like it's probably like 90% disliked, and it has the most views. It has like 1.4 thousand views on that video. So I guess disliking works too. So smash that like button, dislike if that's what you want. It does help support the channel. Let's see. Oh, I ended up buying a dumb token earlier yesterday. It was called Rock with a Hat. And that one didn't do too well. I put in like 20 bucks. Now it's worth $3. I'm down 80%, bro. Alright, I sold it. Let's see what else I could sell. So I have $3 now. Let's go ahead and buy a dog with a hat. Dog without a hat. Straight up, dude. That's funny. This actually looks like a pretty good play too, not gonna lie. Two or 3 days, I'm gonna slap you. Look at the MC. I got in at 178,000. Yeah, well, I just sold Rock with a Hat at an 80% loss, dude. Freaking, I'm good at buying high, selling low. You got in at 178,000. Why didn't you tell us, bro? Why are you rubbing it in our face now that you got in at a lower market cap when you could have told us 3 days ago? See, she was gone for about 2 to 3 days. I literally thought, I was like, damn, I've been losing subscribers too and getting a lot of dislikes. I'm like, it's probably her. She probably unsubscribed, disliked to all my videos. Probably mad. But yeah, we'll see where this market goes, man. I mean, we were supposed to talk about the market, and I really did not talk about the market. We were talking about freaking our personal lives and all that. But let's look at Solana, bro, because that was the title of the video, and you know, we'll see where it goes to. But let's go ahead and talk about on the daily. I was talking about this possible reversal right here where we could actually be coming back down and get rejected. So it looks like we are getting rejected at these levels. I mean, it's a little too soon to go ahead and say exactly what's going on due to the fact that we just had a recent pump. So I wouldn't go ahead and take this on as being like a full-on rejection coming back down. But if we do go ahead and continue to fall back down below, coming back down to the 104 and lower, we could be expecting this to possibly break back below 96, which would be very, very dangerous for a lot of the meme tokens, and specifically, you know, people that are going long in Solana. So I did mention yesterday that if we were to go ahead and see some sort of this area of resistance being broken, I would wait for some sort of area of support to retest before entering a trade. So if you were looking to go long, this would probably be now your best time to go long. Not financial advice, but you're better off going long right here. Or I would just go ahead and wait for that confirmation before I enter, but because we could actually come back down to the 101. But right now it does look like it is holding this area of support at the 107. If we do go ahead and fall down below this, we could be expecting it coming back down to the 101 and 102. So definitely keep your eyes out on Solana. 4 hourly also looks, it doesn't look bearish, but it doesn't look too bullish, but it does actually look pretty bullish, I guess you could call it. It looks pretty bullish, in my opinion. I think it looks a little bit more bullish than bearish if we do go ahead and have this reversal candle right here on the 4 hourly. So as soon as you go ahead and get this reversal candle print on the 4 hourly, I'd probably go long. You could probably go long on Solana with a what am I trying to say? If you were to do like a quick day trade, or like a whatever you want to call it, you could actually go long right now on Solana on the 15-minute chart. Look at the 15-minute chart, see where it goes. If it continues to get rejected, then wait for a better entry. But it looks like this might be some sort of bottom coming in for Solana before we try retesting back above the 107 and the 109. And if you actually take a look at the 4 hourly, this actually looks like a pretty good trading setup, right? Let's say you enter right now at the 107. We did see it go as low as 106, but let's say this does print a reversal candle. You could go ahead and enter right now at the 107. More than likely, this thing's going to go ahead and try to retest the 111 and try to break it through. If it does go ahead and get rejected at the 111, this thing's going to go ahead and come back down to the 109. So what I would do is, if I was longing Solana right now and I was expecting this thing to like have a massive pump, I would enter a trade right now. Not financial advice, and then I would go ahead and put my take profit once it gets rejected at the 112. As soon as it gets rejected at the 112 and it doesn't break through, I would put a take profit at around 109. So just in case if it does go ahead and get rejected, you could go ahead and still make money, because that would mean that it's probably going to come down. It's going to come down if Solana cannot go ahead and break this 101 one more time. We're going to go ahead and come back down to the 109 and then retesting the 103, which would be actually really bearish for Solana. And that'd be the price target of what I was telling you of $69 to $70 on Solana. Now, if you want to go ahead and go long, or you want to go short, which I wouldn't be shorting this right now, but if you were to go ahead and go short, I would go ahead and put my stop loss. Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to go short here to begin with, but I would wait for it to come back to these areas right here. And if it does go ahead and continue to, you want to go ahead and short the market from here, then I would go ahead and say be on the lookout when it starts approaching back down to, if it falls down below 111, that's going to be bullish for if you're shorting the market. I'm not sure if that made any sense. I kind of confused myself. Just longs. I don't know why you would be shorting this right now. You want to be shorting it right here. You don't want to be shorting right here. This is where you want to be usually longing. This is where you want to be shorting, right? Captain freaking obvious, bro. But yeah, this could still be a good shorting opportunity. That's what I was trying to say. This could still be a good shorting opportunity, right? Because if it gets rejected at the 112, you could go ahead and put a short right here at 112, because more than likely it is going to go ahead and continue to fall down. But if you put that short at 112 or 111, let's say 112, in order to go ahead and put a stop loss, if you were to short this market, I would go ahead and say put it at 114. I would say 114. We'll just keep we'll keep them very tight, right? We'll enter short at 112, or let's say 113, right? You enter a short at 113, 112. Actually, no. Let's say 112. Let's say 111, 112, and then you put a stop loss at 113. Because as I mentioned, if it does get rejected right here, more than likely this thing is going to be coming back down, unless it gets rejected and then pushes back up, which is very, very possible. Also happens all the time. Rock with the hat. Yeah, better hodl. Yeah, S-SHIB has a lot of utility. You're getting casino and staking. I wonder how much APY it's going to be. The original SHIB had a higher APY in that 2021, but I've seen SHIB burns not doing much. LOL, that's so sad. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't really do much. I mean, see, the thing is, when it comes to a lot of these tokens being on these burns, they usually don't do much due to the fact that, you know, they have a lot of freaking tokens, like almost infinite tokens. So burning them doesn't really do much. Did we talk about Bitcoin already? Bitcoin looks like it's retesting back this level at the 44,000. It looks like it was a W pattern right here breaking out. So we would be retesting back to the $44,000. If you are looking to go ahead and go long on Bitcoin, same almost case right here. You'd be wanting to enter around the zone right here for that major breakout to retest 48,200. So honestly, it looks like all these setups are pretty bullish. As much as I want to be bearish, there isn't any really bearish scenarios. Obviously, the bearish scenarios would be them losing the support and them getting rejected at the resistance, but that's about it. If they get rejected one more time at this resistance, I think it might be over for a lot of these tokens. But it looks like everything's setting up for a bullish breakout, so do expect some sort of pump. The DXY continued as a pump, so I don't know what the heck's going to happen there, but I guess we'll see in the next coming days. Yeah, pretty much it. I mean, we talked about everything in the market. Everything's looking pretty bullish in my opinion. We're seeing alts right now slightly taking a dip, but it looks like all of them are getting ready for some sort of breakout. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Fear and Greed at 71, and yeah, that's pretty much it, chat. I'm not sure if there's anything else you want me to go ahead and say. Mile, how's it going? What do you think about SRM? What is SRM? SRM. I don't know what SRM is. Let's see. SRM. Ticker symbol. Serum? What is Serum? Let's see. Damn, dude, my freaking neck snapped. Serum is a decentralized DEX and ecosystem that brings presentable spend and low cost to decentralized finance. Serum is only a high DEX design around a fully chained centralized book. What can it do? Is this Serum? I mean, if it's a DeFi project, I mean, I'd be bullish in it. It looks like back in 2021 it went as high as $8. I've never heard about it. Definitely need to go ahead and keep this on my watch list. Page is not found. It's definitely not that one then. I don't think it's that one, right? Maybe it's this one. This is probably the new one. Solarum? Is this it? Solarum? I don't think it's this one, right? Yeah, no website. It's kind of weird. How do they not have a website? Interesting. They're a DeFi platform too, right? That's interesting. I mean, if it's a DeFi platform based on what I read, it should be a good long-term purchase. I mean, it looks like back in 2021 it did go to $6, so it could be worth throwing a couple of dollars in here. It does look like it is in some of these exchanges, but my question is the token still alive? I mean, they have no website. That's kind of weird. Key says, what do you think about Pepe Solana or some token called Bros? What do I think about Pepe Solana? I mean, it's based on Solana ecosystem, so if Solana continues to pump with this breakout we're seeing, it's going to continue to go up even higher. Same thing with a lot of these tokens right here. Bros, which one is it? This one? Brolana? Is this the token you're talking about, Key? Go ahead and post a smart contract as well if those are any of the projects you want me to talk about. But yeah, I think we're pretty much it, chat. I don't have anything else specifically on my end to go ahead and talk about. Support the channel by using my links down below, as I always mention. Follow me on Twitter at ALTCOINJohn. Give me a follow, message me. It's more on spot and perpetual. Do you want me to go ahead and do some technical analysis on Serum? Is that what you're asking? I could do that. Let's go ahead and start off with the daily right now. So looking at the daily, looks like this thing's about to squeeze in an upside. That's what I could tell you. Looks like support has been found around. Levels of resistance. Right now it's in this consolidation phase. So it looks like it's getting ready for a major move. I think this might be the bottom already. An area of support has been found right here. So I don't think we should be going down any lower on this end. And looking at the hourly, it does look like this is a major buy-in. So we do see the RSI also crossing. So you could be seeing a massive breakout to an upside coming very soon with Serum, which could be like a 12% pump. And that's looking at the 1 hourly. And looking at the 4 hourly, we're just waiting for that doji. There you go. That doji to begin a print. To go ahead and squeeze out to the upside. So we definitely do see that there's quite an area of resistance at around the 0.08, and once we do break it past the 0.08, we will be seeing this thing rip even higher, which could be towards this end right here. We'll probably do something like that and then retest these zones back again. So that's what we could be expecting with Serum. So definitely keep that on your watch list if you're looking to go ahead and trade this on MEXC or any of the platforms. Where do you guys buy those early tokens? The way we buy those early tokens are literally on Dex Tools or Dex Screener. You could go to Dex Screener. You head over to Dex Screener and you could actually go ahead and look for the tokens right here. So when you head over to Dex Screener, you go and then you just look at all these dragons, all these tokens that just came out. So these are all tokens that just came out a while ago, and you could go ahead and choose new pairs, and you could go ahead and select the ones you want. Like for example, I want Solana tokens, and you just kind of degen with the tokens. You're like, all right, so maybe this one sounds pretty good. Or monsters of the memes, I want to buy some monsters of the memes, and see this one has a 45,000 liquidity, 204,000 market cap, so that one might pump. Dookie, you have Dookie right here. This one got rugged already. So this is the way you look for these tokens. Silly Dragon was the one that did a lot, 85 million. But this is the way you look for these degenerate tokens early on. It's by going to Dex Screener, doing that. What do you think about Lilo and Stitch? I don't know about Lilo and Stitch. All right, I'll check into my hotel. Nice, Billy. You in KASTA? I'm not, dude. I'm not in KASTA. I'll definitely have to be loading up on KASTA. How old are you? I'm 25, bro. I'm 25. Let's see. Look, dog without the hat. Do you see that? Dog without a hat. This is dog without the hat right here. So you can find all these tokens right here on Dex Screener. You also have this, a gently used Honda, 17 million market cap. Like, it's freaking insane, dude. Like, these tokens are so dumb, but they make money. Pet Rock. Who wants to invest in Pet Rock, dude? Come on, who wants to invest in Pet Rock? Only 1,000 market cap. This thing already rug pulled. Don't invest in it, chat. Don't invest in it. But this is the way you look for these tokens. Join the Discord, by the way, chat. And let's see. Okay, you guys didn't want to see that. Can I share my Telegram? No, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know what I have on my Telegram. But there's this other page called Soul Trending on Telegram that you could go ahead and use. So head over to that. Party with the hat. Yeah, there's a lot of freaking tokens right now that are pumping too. So I would recommend you to head over to our Discord, and I could go ahead and show you how these tokens can be found early on. And also, I actually made a video on how you can find these tokens early on. So if you want to know how you could get onto these tokens early on, head over to my channel right here and watch this recent video right here. It says how to buy Solana meme coins, and I show you, I literally give you alpha on how to look for these tokens early on. The only thing I haven't showed is how to buy them, which I will be showing all of you how to buy these Solana meme tokens this week. I'll go ahead and make a video with BonkBot. That's actually what Billy Blockchain showed me on how to use, is the Solana BonkBot. So I'll show you how to buy a lot of these meme tokens with a bot instead of doing it the hard way. Like, this is the hard way, bro. Buying meme tokens like this is the hard way. It's time consuming. It's not hard. It's just time consuming. The bot, dude, literally on Telegram, just posts a link, click the amount you want to buy, and it buys it within like 10 seconds. And this is a process. This is probably like a 15-minute process to buy one of these tokens sometimes. So I'll show you how to do that in the next coming days. So definitely smash that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. Sol TA, please. Solana pump or dump. They can be rug pulls, so be careful. Yeah, a lot of them are rug pulls. Mill says, nice to see your channel. I'm 27. Nice, man. Join our Discord, bro. Join our Discord. It's like literally above your comment. We have a lot of young people on our channel. We have a lot of young people on our channel, which is something I'm glad to see. We usually don't. I mean, my average, see, the people that watch my channel, our average are probably like around 30 to 50. So it's good to go ahead and see, you know, more young people in the channel coming in. I already did some TA on Solana. They can be rug pulls, so be careful. Yeah, a lot of them are rug pull tokens, so just be very, very careful. But with that being said, I already did Solana TA. I mean, I'll do it quickly just for you, just because you joined. So please smash that subscribe button. But to keep it very, very simple, for Solana TA, what I would like to go ahead and see is Solana break above this 107. It's like, yeah, we did touch it, but we're not above it. You see the head, it's not above it. It just wicked to the top. It wicked to 117 and then it dumped, and it's currently at 107. So I would like to go ahead and see Solana break above and hold 110. So I would like to see it hold and break above 110. If we don't, we are more than likely going to go ahead and be in the case where we will be coming back down to the 102. We could go ahead and retest one more time and try to break it, but the chances kind of get diminished, right? Because that would mean that we will be printing higher lows, if that makes any sense. Because if we pump from over here, we dumped, and let's say from here we have two scenarios. We either pump and we retest the 110 and we get rejected, or we break past the 110 and we approach the 120. That would be our next price target. We go ahead and retest 110. We now touch 114. We retest 110 again, and now we go up even higher. So that would be the bullish scenario, right? The bearish scenario is that we're printing higher lows, meaning that from this area that we pumped down, we could go ahead and come back down to the 101, retest the 108, and then come back down, retesting 96. And that'd be the bearish case scenario for Solana. So right now, as I mentioned, everything's looking quite bullish. This is kind of neutral level. So keep an eye on the 4-hourly. So you should be getting more data by the end of today. So if you're looking to go ahead and long Solana, your best bet right now would be longing it right now, and then putting a stop loss at around 105, just in case it does dump even lower, because it could dump back to 101. So I would go ahead and enter a buy right now, not financial advice, and then put a stop loss at around 104, 105. I would put it probably 104.50, that way so I won't get liquidated too quick. And then I would long this. And then depending on the way this moves, depending on after it does show that reversal, that strength, depending on how it goes through 110, if it does break through it pretty nicely, then you can still continue to hold on to your trade. But if it gets rejected, I would go ahead and put a take profit at around 108 after it retests the 110. Because if it doesn't break the 110 and it retests the 108, that means that more than likely this thing's going to go ahead and dump. So just be aware of that. And then if you're looking to go ahead and short, I would just go ahead and wait for this thing to pump. If it doesn't pump, more than likely it is going to pump. As I mentioned, it's going to pump to either break past this 110 or to get rejected. So opposite. Now if you're looking to go ahead and short Solana, I would go ahead and wait for this thing to touch back up at 110. If it does get rejected, I would enter my trade at 111 short. And then I would put a stop loss at around 113 on Solana if you're shorting this market. and then now just ride the wave all the way down, and then you can do your take profits at 99 or 100, which is not that bad of a trade. That's going to be a 10% trade, and if you do go long on this and it works out pretty well for you, you could be taking over a 10% trade as well, like probably a little bit over 15. Wow, 50 people, and no, not familiar with this stuff. Yeah, man, my average kind of viewership on my channel is it's 40 and 50. It's typically around the older 30s and 40s. So it's very, like, my channel audience is very low on people in their 20s and 18s, which should be the opposite, right? But it makes sense because most people that are in their over 30 and 40 and 50 are usually people that have already money, have a career to establish, are probably six-figure earners already, and are just looking to diversify their investment knowledge. So it kind of makes sense. I think the younger generation's too focused on making TikToks. they're too focused on making TikToks and learning, you know, about the financial markets. I put sell trade at 108. Nice. I'm buying $80 of Sol. Yeah, Sol at $80 is gonna be freaking amazing, dude. My battery freaking died on my mouse, man. All right, chat. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now. I really do appreciate every one of you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as I always mention, go ahead and make sure to support the channel by using my links down below. BingX right here being one of them, no KYC, and the same thing with MEXC as well. Bybit does require KYC, and for everybody always asking me, what platforms do I use to chart? TradingView right here, where I chart BTC, and in NordVPN for the VPNs that we are actually partnered with. So I hope all of you enjoyed this video today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Miles says, my uncle is 50. I talked about crypto with him and he says I don't like gambling. They see it as a gamble. Hey, TikTok is a great tool to grow. Yeah, it just depends, man. It just really depends on what you prefer to use. But I think I've met a lot older people in crypto, and then the younger people. I think probably the only younger people that we have now is like the people that are in the chat right now, but most of them are already, you know, already have families and have already a career, which makes sense because they're the ones making the money. You know, the college kids, most of the college broke kids are not investing into crypto because they're broke. You know, there's very few that are. So to those that are, congratulations, you're entering into this journey of crypto at the right time, and yeah, a lot of money to be made. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you all smash that subscribe button for me, like that video, because